Relax and allow tonight's story to gently ease you to sleep. Vinka and Aster, forging bonds under the moonlight. This story is about a girl named Vinka, who forms a lifelong bond with a skunk named Aster under the moonlight. In a tranquil village, nestled between the arms of ancient hills, lived a young girl named Vinka. She had hair the color of midnight silk and eyes that reflected the cerulean sky. Her days were filled with adventures, exploring the lush meadows and whispering woods that encircled her home. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a tapestry of oranges and purples across the sky, Vinka ventured further than ever before into the heart of the woods. She was drawn by the mysterious scent of night-blooming flowers and the gentle hum of nocturnal creatures awakening from their slumber. As she wandered deeper, a rustling noise captured her attention. Before her stood a shy skunk named Aster, with fur as white as moonlight and a demeanor wrapped in caution yet curiosity. Vinka crouched down, offering a soft, welcoming smile. Aster, observing from safe distance, sensed something unique about Vinka's kindness that resonated through the air. Slowly, he approached, his little black eyes glimmering with trust. Vinka spoke softly, sharing tales of her day and the wonders of the world she saw. Aster listened intently, occasionally tilting his head as if to understand each word she said. Over time, Vinka and Aster forged an unspoken bond, one that transcended the boundaries of their species. Vinka began to learn the subtle ways of the forest. Taught by Aster's careful guidance, he showed her the paths traced by other creatures and the secret dance of fireflies. Aster, in turn, discovered the beauty of human affection, basking the warmth of Vinka's gentle touch and the giggles they shared under the twinkling stars. The moon became their silent witness, its silvery glow illuminating the forest floor, where they sat side by side, fully intertwined in each other's company. Vinka's world was enriched by Aster's presence. She realized that true friendship was not defined by outward appearances, but by the integrity of hearts aligned in harmony. And so, in the embrace of nature and the light of the moon, Vinka and Aster taught each other life's simple but profound joys, forging a bond unbreakable and eternal under the moonlight. Now, we continue with another gentle story. Zinnia and Crocus, a journey through nature's harmony. This story is about Zinnia, a girl who loves nature, and her friendship with Crocus the caterpillar, as they explore the wonders of the forest together. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between the lush green hills and winding rivers, lived a little girl named Zinnia. Zinnia had sparkling eyes the color of amber, and a heart that beat in rhythm with the songs of the wind. She adored nature, seeing beauty in every fluttering leaf and whispering breeze. Her mornings began with gentle walks through the forest, where birds serenaded her journey, and her evenings were spent sketching the vivid hues of sunsets by the riverbank. In this vibrant tapestry of life, Zinnia met Crocus, a caterpillar with a passion for adventure. Crocus had vibrant stripes of emerald and gold, and though small, he embodied the spirit of exploration and curiosity. Their meeting was as serendipitous as the bloom of a wildflower in spring. Zinnia found Crocus nestled in a garden of daisies, munching on leaves with delight. "Hello, little one," she greeted with warmth. His eyes, twinkling like little stones, met hers with excitement. "I've heard tales of the great forest, and the mysteries it holds," he chirped eagerly. Zinnia smiled and said, "I know these woods like my own heart. Come, let us embark on a journey together." Through the forest, they wandered, Zinnia skipping over mossy logs and Crocus inching up her shoulder. They listened to the symphony of rustling leaves, a song composed by nature's orchestra. Fungi sprang up with vibrant cats and squirrels chattered as if counting secrets on their fingers. Together, they visited the ancient willow tree, whose branches swayed like dancers. Crocus admired the butterfly resting upon an oak leaf and wondered what it looks like to fly. Zinnia whispered, "All things in nature have their time." Her words wrapped around Crocus like a summer breeze. As the sun dipped low and painted the sky in shades of oranges and pinks, the pair reached the heart of the forest. Night blossoms slowly unfurled their petals, releasing a sweet fragrance into the air. The forest is a book whose pages tell stories in every season, Zinnia remarked ponderously. Under the starlit sky, they lay on a blanket of dew-laden grass. Zinnia pointed towards the twinkling stars and said, "Look, aren't they just profound fireflies?" Crocus nodded, inspired by the dance of light above them. Their adventure sparked a deep connection, entwined with laughter and shared whispers. Zinnia cherished the newfound friendship with Crocus, and together they forged a bond with the world around them. Their journey taught them about the intricate threads of nature's web, each one contributing to the grand design. As dawn's light bathed the earth in golden hues, Zinnia bade farewell to Crocus, who had traced new dreams across the horizon. She knew one day he would transform and take to the skies, and she couldn't wait for the day he would return to tell his tales of flight. Until then, Zinnia kept his spirit alive in her drawings, inspired by the lessons from their jaunt through nature's embrace. And thus, in a world woven with wonder, Zinnia and Crocus remembered that the beauty of life lies in its harmony. Let's continue with another tale to warm your heart. Angelonia and Clover, the Melody of Birds. This story is about Angelonia and Clover's enchanting adventure in Singing Meadow, where they are captivated by the harmonious melodies of birds celebrating the change of seasons. In a quaint village, nestled between emerald hills and sapphire streams, there lived a young girl named Angelonia. Angelonia had golden curls that shimmered like the first rays of dawn and eyes the color of the summer sky. Her home was surrounded by the enchanting Singing Meadow, a place where nature whispered secrets and melodies. Impohottifa began to stretch its golden fingers across the land. Angelonia awoke to a symphony of birdsong, filling the air. It was a day unlike any other, for the birds sang with a particular vigor, weaving harmonies that danced in the wind. Drawn by the allure of the melodies, Angelonia decided to explore the meadow with her friend Clover, a small spirited squirrel with fur as soft as velvet. Clover could understand the language of the birds and often translated their songs for Angelonia, making each adventure magical and filled with wonder. Together, they frolicked through fields of daisies and buttercups, their laughter blending with the chirping tunes of the meadow. As they ventured further into Singing Meadow, Angelonia and Clover discovered a clearing where a grand orchestra of birds had gathered. There were orioles, sparrows, and nightingales, each perched on branches like notes on a staff ready to play a symphony. Angelonia felt her heart swell with joy as Clover whispered the meaning of the songs. "They are singing about the change of seasons," Clover explained. "Summer's warmth gives way to autumn's embrace. The birds sang tales of falling leaves and harvest moons, of crisp evenings and the promise of winter." Mesmerized, Angelonia and Clover sat among the wildflowers, listening to the stories told by the vibrant choir. Eventually, Angelonia and Clover joined in the celebration of nature's cycle. Angelonia picked up 2 sticks from the ground, tapping them together to the rhythm of the birds. Clover chattered along, adding his voice to the harmonious symphony. As the day turned to dusk, the sky blushed with hues of pink and gold. The birds continued their choir, guiding the world gently into night with soothing lullabies. Angelonia felt the cool breeze wrap around her like a comforting shawl, as stars began to sprinkle the heavens above. She hugged Clover close, grateful for the lessons and beauty shared with her that day. Hand in paw, Angelonia and Clover made their way home, the melody of the birds echoing softly in their hearts. Under the twinkling sky, they whispered promises to return to the meadow, to once again dance and dream alongside their feathered friends. And every night thereafter, as Angelonia drifted to sleep, the sweet soulful tunes of Singing Meadows Avian Orchestra lulled her into dreams blessed by the symphony of the natural world. Let's wander into the next comforting tale. Primrose and Blossom's Journey of Inspiration. This story is about a girl named Primrose, who discovers inspiration through the enchanting tales shared by the sunbeam spirit, Blossom. In a quaint village, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering winds, lived a curious young girl named Primrose. Her heart was filled with dreams as vast as the sky, yet she always felt something was missing. Every night, as stars twinkled above, she sat by her window gazing at the moon, hoping for magic to touch her life. One evening, as the village was bathed in the silvery glow of lunar beams, a soft faraway hierarchy, Primrose turned to find Blossom, a sunbeam spirit, hovering beside her. Blossom glowed with an ethereal brilliance, her light casting gentle shadows and caressing the room with warmth. "Hello, dear Primrose," Blossom whispered. "I have come to light your path and share stories of the stars." Intrigued and enchanted, Primrose listened intently. Blossom weaving tales of ancient constellations, painting dreams in the night sky, each story more marvelous than the last. Through these tales, Primrose found the missing light in her dreams, sparking inspiration and hope within her heart. Stories spoke of a constellation that guided lost sailors home, and Primrose felt herself setting sail on a sea of possibilities, her mind navigating uncharted waters. Another tale described stars dancing across the heavens, encouraging Primrose to toil through life with grace and joy. Blossom's stories wrapped around Primrose like a warm blanket, infusing her with courage to pursue her dreams. With Blossom always by her side, Primrose dared to paint the landscapes she long admired, each brushstroke capturing the spirits of sunbeams, whispers of wind, and horizons of hope. Blossom herself admired Primrose's relentless spirit, as she poured her heart into colors, breathing life into her canvases. As the seasons turned, Primrose became known in the village for her enchanting waterwork. Each painting held the essence of Blossom's stories, a testament to the inspiration that fueled Primrose's creativity. People traveled from afar to witness the magic of her art, each piece a symphony of light and shadow. Blossom and Primrose often shared quiet nights together, their laughter carried by the winds, blending so subtly with the rustle of leaves and the murmur of streams. Together they found joy in simplicity, realizing that true magic lay not in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments of connection and right effect. He often made painting dreams anew, always leaving Primrose with a deeper appreciation for the world around her and within her. On one special night, under a sky woven with silken star threads, Blossom imparted her final story. Each word was like a sunbeam, radiant and golden. At the story's end, Primrose understood that inspiration was a journey, a merging of dreams and actions, and she felt forever blessed by Blossom's friendship. As dawn approached, Blossom shimmered with the light of 1,000 dawns, softly promising, "Whenever you seek inspiration, look within, for I will always be here," a whisper upon the wind. At peace, Primrose closed her eyes, a grateful heart humming with dreams and radiant light, ready to explore all the possibilities of her world. Rest well, and let go of the day's cares.